Jones with Jones Sport Fishing, and today is August 24th, 2022. So today is the last day where we're forced to release hatchery, or where we're forced to release wild Chinook. So tomorrow it's all wild Chinook time. But first let's talk about today. As you can see, Samson's dumping guts, carcasses. We had an absolutely fantastic day today on the Columbia here in Astoria at Buoy 10. We pretty much hooked fish all day long. So to start with, I started out this morning trying to run my exact same program as yesterday. I dropped below the bridge, fishing suspended, 30, 35, 40 on the line counters, and we just weren't getting any bites. And so trolling around thinking, well, maybe as the tide slows down, they'll bite a little bit better at those suspended depths. And then got an awesome hot tip from my buddy Ryan McCon, Riverside Guide Service. He's an absolute stud. And it just really leads to the fact about how you really need to work with your buddies out here and have a network. He calls me, he's like, hey, are you catching fish? I said, no. And I said, you must be. And he goes, yeah, put your gear on the rug and troll out. And I said, okay, put my gear on the rug. And so we started running 55 with 20s, 65 with 16s, and 70 with 16s over 50 feet of water. And we immediately hooked double, landed it, and then just hooked fish for the next hour or so. Tide then finally slacked up a little bit. We were still getting bit, sitting there riding it, and then once again, I knew I had a buddy back up behind me. Shane Reynolds was up behind me, and so I called him and I said, hey, what did you move up to the rest stop? And he goes, yeah. And I said, how is it? One word, good. So we immediately reeled up, ran up there, got into a crazy bite for about another hour, little while. I mean, it was boom, 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 crazy. And then it died out for a while. Then the current came ripping through, and things got a little tough. Those fish pushed further up onto the flat, and we still market fish. We were getting bit about once a pass at that point, and I just kind of hung out because I knew from the day before that as soon as that tide slacked up, we'd have a really good bite. And that's exactly what happened. We hit high tide, and the current slacked up a little bit. We were able to troll both directions, and the coho and Chinook were in there, and bite was just fantastic from the restrooms up to the ship. Yeah, with that said, again, I'm going to run the same exact program I ran today. I'm gonna start at daylight. I am going to run out and just start pretty much working the church hole, and I'm gonna run deep. So, I mean, I know guys have been getting a lot of fish deep every day out there, so I'm just gonna join in on the fun, roll them deep, and see what happens, and then make some adjustments from there, and let that incoming kind of stop my progress, and then maybe jump up above the bridge or work somewhere else. But the cool thing right now is there are absolutely, how's fishing today, Sam? There's absolutely fish everywhere. And so, I mean, there's fish on the Oregon side, there's fish on the Washington side. On the outgoing tide, it seems to be the norm that you need to be fishing deep. And on the incoming, it seems like those fish are up suspended. But that's kind of the program. Outgoing tide near the bottom, and they've known that forever. You go in the museum up here, and they got sink nets, gill nets, designed to be on the bottom on an outgoing tide, and the floaters they used on an incoming tide. So forever, that's been the pattern. Outgoing near the bottom, incoming near the surface. Anyway, guys, spinners, just hammered them today. Super baits were good too. Yeah, same program, same deal. Pro Troll and short bus flashers, 360 ones. Anyway, guys, God bless. We'll have 2 more reports for you guys before we head home. So anyway, guys, like I said, God bless you. Have a safe evening. Be safe on the water, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.